everybody, my name is Christy for the Williams YMCA, and today I'm going to bring you an upper body workout that's going to hit every muscle up top so we can strengthen and sculpt our bodies. We're going to work the chest, we're going to work the back, shoulders, biceps, and triceps all in one workout so we can really confuse those muscles to really get that burn by the end of the class. All you're going to need is a couple of dumbbells, water bottles, soup cans, and a chair. Let's get started. So let's start opening up those upper body muscles by grabbing a plate. You can even grab a soup can if you don't have a plate, a dumbbell, or a water bottle to get started. So you're going to hold that dumbbell or plate right here in front of your chest. Bring your arms behind the head, stop back in the center, and then go around in the opposite direction. We're going to do about 5 per side. I want you to think about really keeping your abdominals pulled in and your glutes nice and firm. So you should feel that upper back and shoulders and chest muscles loosening up. Good, great start. Okay, drop your plate. We're gonna take it into a single arm circle. So nice and big with that arm. You wanna bring it really close to the temple to make sure that you're really getting a good stretch into your pectorals, shoulders, and upper back. All right, let's take that arm the opposite direction, all the way back. And it's okay if you can't lift your arm as close to your temples as I'm doing. You're gonna find that once you've warmed up and the more often that you do this, it's gonna become a little easier and your mobility will improve. All right, other side, up and around. Keep breathing, everybody. Be sure to have water throughout the workout today to make sure that you're staying hydrated. Take it back. And relax. All right, some arms crossing in front, really focusing on opening up those pectoral muscles, those chest muscles, just allowing your arms to swing pretty freely here. Again, don't forget about those abs. Don't forget about squeezing those glutes. That's gonna keep you nice and strong for our workout today. And good. All right, we're ready to get this workout started. So you should always start with larger muscle groups first. We're gonna start with back, then move into chest, shoulders, biceps, and triceps. We're gonna do 3 exercises for each muscle group for 15 reps apiece. Now, we're only gonna do 1 round today, but feel free to do 2, 3, or 4 rounds the more experienced you are, okay? Let's start with back. So what I want you to do is to make sure that you have a chair nearby. You're gonna grab a heavier item. So it could be a plate like I have. It could also be maybe a heavy milk jug or a laundry detergent. So our back is able to handle a little bit more load because we have a lot of muscles back there to work with. So bring your knee up onto one chair. I want you to hinge from your hips. Brace yourself and stabilize yourself by bringing that hand down onto the chair. Squeeze between your shoulder blades, and you're gonna pull that elbow towards the back of the body. We're gonna do about 15 reps per side to really develop those muscles of the back. Let's do about 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. All right, guys, and if I'm not exactly doing 15 reps, it's okay. I'm just demonstrating the exercises for you today, so you at home will be able to count a little better than I'm doing here today. All right, hinging from your hips, I want you to pull your elbow towards the back of the body and really thinking about squeezing those lats. That's that area right below your armpits. Keep breathing, belly's pulled in. When you lengthen your arm is when I want you to inhale, and when you're doing the work, you're gonna exhale. So inhale, exhale, 2 more. All right, great start. Grab your other dumbbell or plate. We're gonna move into a bent over wide row. We're gonna hinge from the hips, palms face your knees, bring your elbows out to the side. 2, 3. So you're gonna feel this exercise in that upper back. 6. Keep the elbows high. About 5 more reps to go. Now, if you can't go to 15, do your best. Maybe the reps are only 10 for you. No problem. Anything will work as long as you are moving and challenging those muscles this morning. All right, finally for the back, you're gonna grab some lighter dumbbells. We're gonna sit on this seat. We're gonna do an exercise called a rear deltoid fly. So yes, deltoids are your shoulders, but this exercise is also gonna target your upper back. So we're gonna hinge from our hips again. The dumbbells are gonna come towards the bottom of your legs, and then you're just gonna lift your arms up and back down. So you'll do 15. We're gonna work on chest for the next 3 exercises. So I'm coming down for the floor. If you can't do push-ups, you can do these in a standing position, up against the wall, or even on the back of a chair. If you cannot do a push-up on your toes, I'm gonna give you 2 other options here on the floor. You're gonna come into a tabletop position, bring your hands just outside of your shoulders. You're gonna bend your elbows and then press up, allowing the weight to get into the palms of your hands. If you're a little stronger than that, you can bring your knees towards the back, drop your hips down towards the floor, cross your ankles, and lift your heels towards your bottom. That's gonna help prevent any sort of discomfort onto the kneecap. Then you're gonna come down and press up. And then finally, a real push-up, hands outside of your shoulders, your body is nice and straight, and we're gonna come down for 15 push-ups here. All right, you'll do 15 reps at home. I'm gonna move on to the next exercise, which is called a single arm chest press. So, like I said, the larger the muscle groups are the ones that we're gonna work towards the beginning of our workout. So you can handle a slightly heavier dumbbell, but if you've never done this before, go ahead and stick with those soup cans, or even some water bottles would work great. So we're gonna lie down onto the back. The arm without the weight is gonna come out to the side. The arm with the weight is gonna come out to the side, but bent at 90 degrees. We're gonna pull our back down into the floor, press up, back down. Really thinking about squeezing that pectoral muscle on that side. Breathing and using that power of your chest to press the plate up to the sky. All right, we're gonna switch to the other side. Same thing, arm comes out to the side. Goalpost the arm on the other hand and press up. It's really important here to make sure that your back is flat against the floor. We don't want any strain on that lower back. And done. All right, so for the 3rd exercise in our chest portion of this workout, you're going to need another plate. So we're gonna come back down to the floor and work on the outer part of our pectoral muscles. So lie back down. Your plates or dumbbells or water bottles are gonna face each other at the top with a soft elbow. We're gonna open both arms out to the side and then press on up. Open and squeeze. Targeting those outer pectoral muscles. And moving on to the shoulders in our upper body workout, you're gonna again need 1 dumbbell. Make sure that your body is nice and tall, shoulders are pulled down away from your ears. One arm's gonna come out to the side, the other out into that goal post that we like to make. Squeezing your glutes, squeezing your abs, you're gonna press that dumbbell all the way up to the ceiling, keeping your arm close to the temple, and then back down to 90 degrees. Try not to let that arm come all the way back down. We're gonna keep that tension in by keeping that elbow up high. All right, you'll do 15 on one side, then you're gonna switch to the other. Again, open your body and press that plate all the way up. Excellent job. All right, you're gonna want some lighter dumbbells for this next one. This is called a V-raise, and the V-raise is gonna help develop the muscles of the backs of the shoulders. We tend to always forget about the back of the shoulders because we're always looking at ourselves inside. in the mirror, right? So we're always seeing us from the front, but don't pay attention to what we see from the back. So this exercise is going to help strengthen those muscles, define those muscles on the back of the arms. So hinge from your hips. Your palms are going to face each other here. We're going to make sure that when we bring our arms back, they're straight and then they come out wide behind us. So if you look at my head, that's the bottom of the letter V, and the arms, when they come back, are the wide part of that letter V. Nice and controlled on the way back and on the way in. And come up. Awesome. All right, last exercise in our shoulder workout is going to be a front raise. So your palms are going to face each other in the front of the body. You're going to bring your arms out in front and then all the way back down, stopping at shoulder level. Think about reaching your palms out like you want to hand somebody these dumbbells or plates. Like you're handing somebody a soup can or handing somebody a water bottle because they're thirsty. All right, couple more. And done. Okay, for the triceps, you're going to need a chair. You're also going to need a plate. So we're going to stand with our feet outside of our hips, our arms up over our head, and we're going to bring that plate to the base of the neck and extend all the way up to the ceiling. So we're working on those triceps, those muscles on the back of the arm. So if I stand like this, you should see where my plate is hitting that base of the neck, and I'm extending all the way up to the top. Okay, next exercise is called a tricep kickback. So we're going to use our chair, place our knee up there just like we did with that single arm row. I want you to hinge. You're going to bring up that elbow towards the back of the body and extend back. Notice how I'm keeping my elbow as high as my shoulder at the top. That's what we want to do. That's where you're really going to find that isolation in the back of the arm. Good. You'll do 15 reps that way, and then you'll switch to the other side. One knee comes up. We're going to hinge, elbow up high, and extend out. You're doing great. Keep it up. All right, 15 reps on that arm. Finally, in our tricep portion, we have an exercise called the tricep dip. So you are going to need a chair for this exercise. You're going to come towards the end of your bench. Palms are facing out. Next to your bottom, you're going to lift your body up, shoulders back and down. And then we're just going to drop by bending our elbows, pressing back up. If this is too challenging for you, you can always sit back on the seat, lean back by bending your elbows. You're still going to get a really challenging tricep workout. And one. Final 3 exercises in your upper body workout, and we still have to make sure that we hit those guns, those biceps. So go ahead and grab 2 dumbbells for this one. Heels underneath your hips, shoulders back and down. Open your palms out to me. We're going to squeeze those biceps by lifting those plates up in front of our shoulders and then allowing them to come all the way down to the thighs. From the side, elbows stay back, and we're making sure that our body stays nice and stable. We don't want to rock that torso at all. Beautiful. All right, keep those dumbbells. We're going to take it into a bottom half. So that's going to put a lot of tension into those biceps because we're not going to give any relief. We're going to keep it in this range right here and just do little pulses. All right, so we call that time under tension. That's really going to heat up those biceps. All right, you would have 15 there. And then finally, the last exercise in your workout today is called a concentration curl. So you only need 1 dumbbell. You're going to sit on a seat. You're going to take the elbow of the arm holding the dumbbell on the inside of your thigh. We're going to open up our arm really long and then squeeze here. Good. So by having your arm hanging down in this direction, that gravity is adding more resistance to that weight. So that weight's going to feel a lot heavier than that 5 or 8 or 10 pound, whatever you chose to use today. And switch, you're going to go along to the other side. Thinking about really squeezing those biceps. You want to feel those muscles that you're working. All right, just don't do the movement. Squeeze and feel. All right, everybody, that was your upper body blast for this morning. I did 1 round, but feel free to do 2, 3, or maybe even 4 rounds if you can. Always start out slow. Always start out with lighter weight to begin with. And then if you find that you've done a full workout and you didn't really feel that challenge, go ahead and add a heavier weight for the next time. I hope that you have a wonderful day, and I will see you again next time.